All right, we've got Jessica Lee here in the studio. Good evening, Jessica.
Good evening, Henry.
Well, we hope you had a great weekend. A lot of people are very much looking forward to this week. It's a big historic visit. The city of Seoul is going to welcome Pope Francis's visit soon. And so the question for you, Jessica, is the city ready to welcome him?
Well, Pope Francis is scheduled to arrive in South Korea on August 14th for a 5-day visit. And it has been 25 years since Pope John Paul II visited in 1989. And it's also the third visit of the total Pope to South Korea. For his visit, the city has announced that thorough preparation is in place for beatification ceremony held in Gwanghwamun Square in the aspect of traffic, security, and facility hygiene.
It's a big deal for Catholic people, of course, but also for
definitely.
non-Catholics because it is, as we say, an historic event. How's the preparation going?
At least 300,000 people are expected to gather to see the ceremony, so the traffic will be partially restricted. On 11th, it will restrict the U-turn lane at the Gwanghwamun intersection. On 12th, 2 lanes in front of the Sejong government building and Gyeongbokgung intersection will be closed. Starting from 7 p.m. on August 15th to 6 p.m. on the next day, entire traffic around Seodaemun, Anguk, Ulchiro, and Namdaemun station is banned. Also, the first train schedule is accelerated by 1 hour. All exit of the Gyeongbokgung, Gwanghwamun, and City Hall station will be closed that day, and the train will bypass these stops during the time of the Mass. Buses that normally travel through the area will be detoured starting at 7 p.m. on the previous day. 48,000 private taxis will be free from the 10th-day no-driving regulation, so they'll be running regardless of their plate number.
Safety first. You want to make sure this event goes smoothly and there are no security issues, but there's got to be some inconvenience to citizens, especially a lot of them who commute through public transportation.
Yes, but fortunately, the event will be held on Saturday. On top of that, I've heard that it is extremely rare for the Pope to conduct such a ceremony outside of the Vatican. So we're aware that such a huge event in Seoul may cause some inconvenience to citizens, but ceremonies, it's just not the religious occasion. KBS will transmit the ceremony to more than 150 countries, so it will be a great opportunity to let the world know that the country.
Right. Okay, any other actions taking place for security and facilities?
There are many precautionary measures are taken. 24 ambulances and 12 emergency medical teams on site. 200 security guards are in place. An additional 15 medical support teams are located outside of the ceremony site. Meanwhile, the city will publish the Catholic pilgrimage tour guidebook, printing 350,000 copies in 4 different languages, Korean, English, Chinese, and Japanese, and it will be distributed from the 12 tour information booths. Citizens who attend the beatification ceremony will be given on site.
Wow, okay, so Seoul is certainly well prepared. What about you? How excited are you about this?
I mean, he has been known for his SNS messages and friendly attitude. So although I'm not a Catholic, but I'm looking forward to hearing his message.
I think a lot of people agree with you there. What other items on the itinerary has he scheduled?
He is planning to meet families of those killed in the sinking of Seoul ferry in April and school children who survived in the disaster. This face-to-face meeting will be held after a mass to mark Assumption Day to be held at the Daejeon World Cup Stadium on August 15. Pope Francis will also attend a meeting of Asian Catholic youth.
So he'll have a busy schedule. Relatedly, for our second topic, Jessica, the Seoul Public Library is also preparing something special for this visit.
Yes, Seoul Metropolitan Library displays a variety of subjects on books in each section. First, general section number 1 is on theme of Hello Catholic. It introduced 41 Catholic-related books for in-depth understanding of Catholic culture, history, and also Pope Francis himself.
A lot of kids are actually now visiting the library. They can escape the summer heat. Are any special things for young customers?
At the same level, general section number 1, 9 of Caldecott medal-winning works are exhibited, including a book called Grandpa Green. The Caldecott Medal annually recognized the preceding year's most distinguished American picture book for children, beginning with the 1937 publication. It is regarded as a Nobel Prize in children's picture books. The award-winning books stand out for its excellent drawing techniques, which well depict the storyline, topic, character, background, and even emotion.
Diverse groups of people visit here, people like yourself, people like me. Any special section for the disabled?
Sure, it is on the theme of Let's See the Voice. I really like the title. It introduced books regarding hearing impaired people and books about well-known celebrities with the handicap and books to learn sign language. Also provide a reading program and other related issues will be presented. This is not it. When you stop by World Book section, there are world best 30 mystery novels on display, which will make you feel chills. And that include books by one of the Japanese representative mystery novelists, Higashino Keigo, and books called Dr. Sleep and The Shining by Stephen King will be also on display.
All right. One more story to go here, Jessica. Seoul's constant efforts to improve the residents' issues for the poor, better facilities. The good thing is they have now been internationally recognized for those efforts.
Yes. The Seoul received the Sir Robert Matthew Prize, awarded by 2014 UAI, stands for International Union of Architects, held in the city of Durban, South Africa, for the improvement of habitat and public spaces in the interest of harmonious and cooperative development. The UIA Prize, created in 1961, honors professionals whose qualities, talents, and actions have had an international impact on the diverse sector of architectural practice. Especially Sir Robert Matthew Prize is annually given to the architecture improving the quality of human settlements.
So architecture in Seoul, what's being recognized and awarded?
Seoul has conducted an exemplary program to renovate the Yeongdeungpo Doss House town with the 441 tiny-sized rooms. The cooperation with the city government, architects, landlord, and Christian church has been made since June 2012. New enhancements include heat system, insulation, electricity, telecommunication system, wallpaper, floor, ceiling work, and all the others are turned out to a whole new place. While the renovation, the inhabitants stayed in a temporary residence under the Yeongdeungpo Station overpass, which offer warm and safe room. The project has completed 130 rooms so far, and currently 90 rooms are under construction.
And that's not the only good news. The next event will actually take place here in Seoul.
Correct. Seoul has been selected as a venue for the 2017 UAI. It has marked the third time to hold a conference in Asia since Beijing and Tokyo. UAI is the world festival to bring over 30,000 foreign visitors, including 6,000 professional architects, students, and related experts, expecting 400 billion won of economic effect and 5,000 new job opportunities. The authorities said that this award is the fruits of Koreans' effort to provide the best living environment for vulnerable social groups. And through this event, it can be a great chance to improve international competitive power and globalize the Korean architecture and its industry.
All right, great. It's good to be recognized for something. A lot of people look at the fancy buildings like DDP and what have you, but really a lot of the work being done to help the less fortunate in society also. Good to have awards for that. Jessica, always a pleasure. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Jessica Lee with Seoul City News. We're going to come back in the second hour with our panel discussion on economic policy, this tax code revision. What do you think about that? We'll be back in 7:05. Stay tuned. You're listening to Primetime.